Right, I won't keep you long. I've just got I'm always the last talker because I just got some stupid idea to get across. So here we go. You can already see that it's ridiculous. And I also happen to know that needs to be there for walking reasons. Right, so I'm Andy Gale, I work for Hello Future. I don't have any slides, don't need those. I have a dinosaur. Right, so you may wonder what the hell I bought this toy dinosaur for. And the actual completely honest reason is I originally bought one of these for my 2-year-old nephew. And when it goes in a minute, you will see how terrifying it is. And how you absolutely wouldn't want to give it to your 2-year-old nephew. So from that, I thought, well, it just sat in a box for a while. And then I run Hello Future, and we've got various customers. Obviously, we've got lots of developers. There you go. He's alive, and the customers want their code tracked. They want their time. Time report, time slips, we call them in our company, but whatever. Time slips. Oh dear, it's gone to sleep. Anyway, and they want their time slips tagged with a task, so they know what they're spending their money on, which ticket. We use Codebase, but whatever project management tool you need, they need to know which particular task, this particular commit was done. And we also need to make sure our developers log their time, in case they forget. And we also need to ensure that they tag their commits to the ticket, so we can see where the work the work would appear in the ticket, add a user, forgot password thing, and those commits in Codebase, you can tag them so they appear in the ticket. Now, developers, they know like this. Time slips, myself included, I know, I forget to fill them in. So, we started off initially by just sending out an email in the morning going, you forgot to type any of your timesheet in. And that didn't really work, so I just ignored it. So then I thought, I know, I've got this toy dinosaur. What I'll do is, whoever's the worst offender, I'll just chuck that on their desk in the morning and make them carry it around all day, and stand up and have it sitting on their desk to remind them to fill in their time slips and tag their code properly and so on and so forth. But that kind of worked for a bit, but then they weren't really interested, and then there was a dinosaur on their desk. And then we got to the point where they were just collecting the dinosaurs. So at that point, because I bought some little ones, so I was like, right, so we need something more annoying. So this is where this came in. This is a kind of prototype version of it. So Godspeed dinosaur. I shall show you exactly. So if we are typing a 4 here and click here, we may get the dinosaur roaring. Oh, look at that. Right. Now, if every time you forget to tag your commit or not put the ticket number in your timesheet, that goes off in the office. It gets quite annoying, right? So I thought I was onto something. So the one in the office has a couple of elastic bands to restrain it from walking off the table. But anyway, if we just we pull up Slack here, and we'll do a little demo here. So this is our test project. You can see I've been testing this all day, and what's the file called? Hello. Right. Now, it takes a bit bigger for everyone. Now, this is obviously not a commit, but what Codebase wants you to do is when you put in a commit, you go touch, say your ticket is number 37, or 35 in that case, and you say, I fixed blah, 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 right? And then it just says, we'll type in some random stuff. Right, so now I'm going to just commit, because I don't care about proper commit messages, tagging my commits, anything like that. I just commit that, I push it to the master. Who cares? There we go. And then the dinosaur goes off, and I get called out in Slack. Yeah. Now, in our work version of this, it acts the person who's responsible for the non-time slip, non-thing. So not only does everyone in the room get annoyed, and it's actually quite a big room, so in a smaller office it actually makes quite an impact, this little thing. The office is dead quiet, and when it goes off, everyone's like, oh. First of all, they hate me, but secondly, they look at the channel and they go, oh, I haven't put my ticket number in, I haven't put my ticket number in my time slip, and I haven't blah, blah, blah. So basically, rather than trying to, you try nicely to try and get people to follow the procedures, they don't. So get a dinosaur. I don't see that there's any other logical conclusion. So it advertises. Oops, hang on. It advertises itself on Dinosaurs.local, so you can SSH into it and mess around. This is the development kit version. What we have is, I don't know, if anyone will be interested, but we're thinking, if people think this is a good idea, which I can't believe for a second, don't worry about the 2 minutes left. Right? You can go to Dinosaurs.com and you can buy the retail version, which comes with all of your Slack and your GitLab and your Codebase, GitHub, all of those integrations ready-made, and you can check. Or you can buy the dev kit, which this one is, in fact, an example of, which has got a Raspberry Pi Zero W inside it, and buy one. Now you may think they are quite expensive. That would be a small price to pay, I would say, to make your developers and your team and myself do their work and log their time correctly. That is all.